see. Hello, welcome back to these videos from our Slice of Pie YouTube page. Again, please give us a like if you're enjoying these. So, of course, today is part of our interview series where we interview everybody. Sorry, I'm trying to open up. Here we go. Where we interview everybody. So far, we've interviewed a doctor and we interviewed an English teacher. So that video came out August 7th, I think, the interview of the junior high English teacher. We interviewed a college student, a girl, and today we'll interview a college student boy. So as you can see, what we do is usually who's the guest, where are they from. The second part, they're going to tell us what's famous from their hometown or state. And in the third part, I'll explain why I invited them, so a little bit. And the fourth, they'll give us some study advice, like 1-point study advice. And the last part, how to be better. As I always tell my students, be better every day. How to be better this year, physically, mentally, emotionally. So, of course, as you may know, if you're watching these videos all the time, I am from here. Well, there's a reflection on my map today, but I am from Tennessee, in the middle part of America. But our student today is from Japan. So this is Kaishun. So please, everybody, say hello to him in the comments section. Oh, sorry. Wait a minute. I'm trying to open up my map. Sorry. Wait a minute. Here we go. My map. Okay, so of course he is from, so far in this video series we've looked at, we of course see, we've seen people from Niigata and Gunma, and that one student was from Ishikawa, and now he's from, if you can see, sorry, let me get my arrow out here. Wait a minute, here we go. So of course we did, is here Niigata, Gunma so far, Ishikawa, and today's student is from Aichi. So Kaishun is I'll explain a little bit later about him and why I invited him, but he's a first-year college student at Takasaki City University of Economics, and as I said, he's from Aichi. So later he'll tell us some study advice, but for now, so please teach us about Aichi. So you can see some great pictures of Aichi here. Okay, so Kaishun, please teach us something famous about your hometown.
My famous food is hacho miso in my hometown, Okazaki. Japan has many kinds of miso, red miso, white miso, more and more. But I can't. I don't know different hacho miso to other miso. I don't know. My hometown famous place is Okazaki Castle. Tokugawa Ieyasu is born my hometown, so a little famous. But
Wow.
Tokugawa Ieyasu move Suruga soon, born soon. So a little famous. Suruga is famous, Tokugawa Ieyasu, but Okazaki a little.
Oh, wow. It's interesting. Yeah, I didn't know that. And for all of the people overseas watching these, of course, Japanese castles and Western castles are very different. One time I was in a teaching lesson where teachers were learning how to teach, and they asked us to draw castles. And of course, the Western people drew the Western castle. But you can see these pictures here of the Japanese castle, very different than some of the castles here, of course, than the Western castles, just to notice that. So now, thank you for that good information about Aichi. Yeah, I once went there a long time ago for a World Expo. So it was a nice place to visit. So let's see. Now, why did I invite today's student? So Kaishun, sorry, let me get back to my pictures here. So of course, there's a lot of reasons. He's a first-year college student, and he's trying hard, his effort. So far, I think almost nothing. I guess almost 90% of his work was on time this semester, so he was great. But this one, for example, I picked up his final reflection essay. My students always write a final reflection essay, their opinion of how they're doing in the class, their personal opinion. As you can see, some of the highlighted sentences here I was impressed by. For example, the first one, the highlighted yellow. After that, we had fun learning in pairs. I especially enjoyed the interaction with everyone we did after finishing the work. So he loved the pair work, which is good. So he was encouraged. He was always happy in class. And the next one I like, it shows that he wanted to change his mind. In the red, I would like to learn more English. I did not learn English. Maybe he means I did not learn English enough, but now I'm enjoying learning it. This mind change was due to the fact that I enjoyed learning in this class. So yes, he later mentions about high school was difficult in English, but in our class, we did a lot of group activities, which he was never nervous to try out. And in the bottom here, he mentions Cornell notes, which I liked. Maybe his advice today will be different, but he said, yeah, he was disappointed he couldn't use Cornell notes enough. Yeah, I hope to use it in the future. So he had desire to learn it. What he's talking about is one of my 30 advice tips that I give to my college students. For example, I made a video about it here. What is this number? On number 27 in my video series about study tips number 4 about how to use Cornell notes from Cornell University. Please watch this to understand what he's talking about. But I enjoyed in his essay here how he wanted to use it. He didn't use it successfully, but he made an effort. As I tell my students, be better every day. Try to improve yourself. So that's the main reason I invited him. Now we'll move on to the 4th step of the interview, where he gives us some 1-point study advice. So what's your study advice, Kaishun?
Continue is the best important. Math, English, Japanese, everything is important to continue. And high school, when I was high school student, continue from English words, so I can understand English a little.
So make an effort. Yeah, never give up. Maybe in English we say never give up. Yes, through effort we maybe succeed at something. So some good advice. So let's see. And now the last part of you. Wait a minute. I'm trying to find my questions. Here we go. In the 5th part of our interview series, of course, as I always tell my students, be better every day. It's not about passing a test today or being better than your classmates. It's about making yourself better than you were yesterday, last week, last month, last year. So improving yourself. So my last question I'll ask all my people is all my interviewees is how to be better, either physically, doing physical things, or mentally or emotionally this year. So let's see. So Kaishun, how are you going to try to be better, to better yourself this year?
I make friends and have a nice day with friends. Alone is sad. Yes, emotionally, physically, all is bad. So alone. Friend is very important for me. Yes. So I want to make friends. 2 grade, 3 grade. So more.
That's true. Yeah, you're far from home. From Takasaki City University of Economics. How far to your house? How many kilometers? Do you know?
How far?
It's past Tokyo. Is it 300 kilometers or more?
My hometown?
Yes.
3 hour, 4 hour. Oh,
So
right.
how about train ride? How long does the train ride take for you? From Takasaki to go home, how long?
How long?
4 hours?
300 kilometers.
Okay, 300 kilometers, yeah. Because I was asking you because you said it's hard to make friends because you're far from home. From your hometown, do you have any friends at the college? From your high school or from your hometown? No.
High school hometown? Yes.
But I mean, move to college, maybe no. Yeah, so it's difficult. Yeah, and it's difficult for everybody overseas watching this, especially Americans. It's difficult for him because, of course, in America we have dormitories where we live, work, like cafeterias where we have to eat, and dormitories we have to live, and we usually work on campus. So, of course, in America, college kids work, sleep, and live together. But in Japan, like him, the college students have to find an apartment off campus and commute. So maybe he's living by himself. But in America, we always have a roommate, one roommate or two roommates or four roommates. So I know how he feels. But yes, good advice. Thank you for coming today. Thanks for this great interview. And I hope everybody enjoyed it. So again, this was brought to you, wait a minute, by our page here, of course, our Slice of Pie page. You can see your daily dose of English. So if you like these videos, again, don't forget to like, comment below if you have any questions, subscribe, of course, and share them with your friends and family. Because as we always say, we want more people to learn English faster. So this is, of course, this Slice of Pie page brought to you by my English school, which I own, which is Apple Pie English School in Japan. Okay, by the way, if you're overseas, you can translate this into English if you go to this page. Okay, thank you very much, Kaishun. So I'll see you in class. See you.
See you.